Hi there, this is Anya. Thank you for watching the video today. And today's challenge is the weirdest way that we've ever made money. So, I used to live in Tokyo about 20 years ago, and when I lived in Tokyo, I was teaching English. And on the side, I was working with this modeling agency. They were a modeling agency and a promotional agency. So we did a lot of promotional work, meaning that if a company brought out a new product, they would hire what they thought were, pretty girls to showcase their product. So you would get the product and you would walk around with it, like this. Hi, this is the new product. You want this new product. Yay. So we would be hired, to go to a lot of events, parties, nightclub openings, showcasing new products. Really, there was a lot of stuff that we were hired to do. And one night, the owner of the agency called me up and he said, are you free this particular evening? I said, yes. And he said, Anya, this is a really special client. And one thing that I want you to be really aware of is that if he asks you where you live, you don't tell him. And I was like, well, I wouldn't tell anybody anyway where I live. I mean, why would you do that? A stranger. No, of course not. No way, And to me, I didn't really think too much of it simply because I would never tell a stranger anyway where I live. I mean, there's no way. So anyway, there's myself and the owner of the agency and a couple of other girls in the agency. We went out to dinner and they had all been warned about it as well. So we went out to dinner and the guy at the dinner, he was a little bit strange. He was a little bit weird. He gave me the heebie-jeebies. I'm just keeping an eye on the time. He gave me the heebie-jeebies. I did not have a very pleasant evening. I couldn't get out of there fast enough. So at the end of the evening, I said to the modeling agency owner, I said, who is that guy? There's something really weird about him. And he said, well, do you remember in Paris, there was a Japanese man who used to live there and he ended up killing some women and eating them raw like sashimi or sushi? And I said, yeah. And he said, that's him. And I freaked to high heaven. So he is basically back in Japan and he's was then under 24-hour scrutiny. Of course, I don't even know how he got back in Japan. I don't know why he was even let out of Europe, why he wasn't imprisoned there. But he's back in Japan and he's under 24-hour scrutiny, and I had dinner with him and I was extremely upset because I felt that I had been put in danger unwittingly, and obviously if I had known, there's no way in hell I would have went. Obviously I made money. It was, the promotional agency. That is the weirdest way probably I've made money. Oh, and I once was a koala bear in Australia, and I made money being a koala bear too. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.